Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app.
Meet 50 Cent, American rapper from Queens, New York. You know what I'm saying? One of the hottest rappers of his time, early 2000. Also one of the biggest selling rappers of that time. You know, this is 50 when he was a kid. Look at that smile. Look like a nice young gentleman, right? That's 50 with his deceased mother who died when he was a kid. Strange circumstances. This is 50 Cent's group. Banks, Buck, Yayo, yeah. But we gonna get back to that later. Now, 50 Cent was thrown into national fame when he was signed by Eminem. Now, his first mixtape, Power of a Dollar, got him kind of blackballed from the music industry and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And then in between there and getting signed, he was shot in between 5 and 9 times, depending on who you ask. He say 5, his baby mama and the doctor. He said 9, excuse me. His baby mother said 5. We're still unclear. Now, no matter what nobody said, none of this seemed to stop his rise to superstardom. That first album just hit and kept going and going and going. But then we get over into later albums, which also sold a lot of records but did not have the same impact, which, as you know, anything on Aftermath promoted right is automatically going to do 4 or 5 million. And that isn't to discredit them, but they have a system, you know, that is to add credit and credence to the system that they have over there. Now, along this time, 50 took shots at a whole lot of different rappers, everybody that was coming up after him, because there was some monsters coming behind him. Now, the thing about the shots he took in this time is most of them were indirect. He didn't use any of these guys' names. And lyrically, I think he would have had problems with everybody. And then song for song wise, there was no way he could have competed with Jeezy. But he took shots at him too, believe it or not. Now, as time went on, every album 50 Cent released sold a little less than the last one. And then when picking on the hottest dude in New York at the time, Cameron, didn't work, he turned inward on his own crew, picking on Lloyd, trying to expose him doing interviews, picking on Yayo, trying to expose him doing interviews, you understand? And dissing everybody. Why? Because they wasn't wearing these ugly-ass shoes here, the G-Unit shoes, which I understand. It should have been some brand loyalty, but that ain't work. And then after that, it was kick the hottest dude in the group out, the gang, and embarrass him, diss him. Now, what gets me about this guy is for him to expect so much loyalty out of people. You would think that he would show some to people, but it doesn't seem like he shows true loyalty to anybody.
You know,
This is 50
the pressure a nigga get pushed at him for us with you niggas over when you move overseas and go and I'm not there, or when this mixtape shit, which it just came this recently, but just period in general, you know, like, motherfucker just get that pressure, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, 50 don't fuck with you or 50 not fucking with you. It ain't no communication. They really be feeling like that sometimes.
Yeah, they feel like that. If I go overseas and you got to stay back because your finances aren't right, you had to stay back because your management, Shot, felt that it was more lucrative for you to stay back and do the shows that he created.
And at the same time, it wasn't no shows that was created. You understand? So there, I spent a whole month with no finances. You understand what I'm saying? No finances. I did one show out of that whole month.
And this is, but you were supposed to my knowledge, you were supposed to be staying back to do the Young Rich tour.
Right, and that's what that was what I understand.
Now, pause. Now, this may be hard for you to believe, but the first rapper to record another man's phone call and put it out on the internet was 50 Cent. And the sad part about it is that was his artist. The even worse part about it is Young Buck was one of the most viable Southern artists at that time. And 50 just ended his career. To me, no reason. Okay, maybe it was a reason. Now, Shy Money XL was Young Buck's manager and a couple other people in G-Unit manager. But he only became a manager because he worked for 50 Cent. So when 50 decided to cut him off, it was everybody else needed to cut him off too. But if he's your manager, that would immediately affect your business. And if you built your crew on loyalty, then your crew would want to follow loyalty to everybody you made a part of the crew, would they not? Especially a Southerner.